Hello, my friends. Welcome to Slow English Stories. Many learners say English is too fast. They hear words, but they do not understand. This is normal. Do not worry. Today's video is Slow English Listening. Walt Disney, From Failed Artist to Magic Kingdom. This story is not only about English, it is also about dreams. You will hear how a poor boy who failed many times created one of the most magical places in the world. Every slow English story is carefully written for beginners. Short sentences, clear words, step by step. By the end, you will understand more English and you will feel more confident. So subscribe, activate the bell, and come back every day. Now, let's begin the inspiring story of Walt Disney. Walt Disney was born in 1901. He was born in Chicago in the United States. His family was not rich. They were poor. His father was a farmer. His mother was a teacher. Walt was a happy boy. But life was not easy. The family had little money. They moved many times. First to Missouri, then to Kansas City. Walt had 4 brothers. He was the 4th child. The family worked hard every day. Walt worked too. He helped his father on the farm. He woke up early. He worked before school. But Walt was different. He loved to draw. He drew animals. He drew people. He drew everything he saw. His mother gave him paper and pencils. She said, "Draw, Walt. Draw your dreams." Walt's father did not understand. "Drawing is not work," he said. "You need real work. You need money." But Walt continued to draw. He drew at school. He drew at home. He drew when he was sad. He drew when he was happy. Other children played games. Walt drew pictures. He had big dreams. He wanted to be an artist. He wanted to make people happy with his drawings. His family moved again, this time to Chicago. Walt went to high school there. He drew for the school newspaper. His teachers saw his talent. They said, "You are good at drawing, Walt." But Walt's family needed money. Walt left school early. He was only 16 years old. He needed to work. He needed to help his family. Walt had a dream. But dreams do not pay for food. Dreams do not pay for rent. Walt was poor, but he never stopped drawing. Walt moved to Kansas City. He wanted to find work as an artist. He was young. He was hopeful. But finding work was hard. First, Walt worked for a newspaper. He delivered papers every morning. He woke up at 3:30 a.m. He rode his bicycle in the cold, in the snow, in the rain. The work was hard. The pay was small. But Walt saved his money. He wanted to study art. He went to art classes at night. He was tired, but he never gave up. After the newspaper job, Walt found work at an art studio. He drew advertisements. He made simple pictures for companies. The work was better, but the pay was still small. Walt had big ideas. He wanted to make moving pictures. He wanted to make cartoons. He started his own small company with a friend. They called it Laugh O Graham Studio. Walt worked day and night. He made short cartoon films. They were funny. They were creative. But nobody wanted to buy them. People said cartoons are for children. Adults do not watch cartoons. You cannot make money with cartoons. Walt tried harder. He made more films, but still nobody bought them. Money ran out. The company failed. Walt was very sad. His friend left. Walt was alone. He had no money. He had no job. He had no company. People laughed at him. They said, "You cannot succeed, Walt. You are not good enough. Find a real job. Stop dreaming." Walt felt terrible. He wanted to give up, but something inside him said, "Try again." "Yes, but I will try again," Walt told himself. "I will not stop. I will not give up." Walt sold everything he had. He bought a train ticket to Hollywood. He had $40 in his pocket. That was all. Walt arrived in Hollywood in 1923. He was 22 years old. He had big dreams, but little money. Hollywood was the center of movies. Walt thought, "Here I can make my dreams come true." Walt lived with his uncle. He looked for work every day. He visited every studio, every company, but nobody wanted him. "We do not need cartoons," they said. "Movies are better. Cartoons are old." Walt did not listen. He started a new company with his brother Roy. They worked in a garage. It was small. It was hot in summer. It was cold in winter. Walt created a character, a rabbit called Oswald. Oswald was funny. People liked him. Walt made many Oswald cartoons. But then something terrible happened. The company that bought Walt's cartoons stole Oswald. They said, "Oswald is ours now. You cannot use him anymore." Walt lost his character. He lost his work. He felt like he lost everything. Walt was on a train back to California. He felt sad. He felt angry. But then he had an idea. He began to draw. He drew a small mouse. The mouse had big round ears. The mouse was funny and brave. "What will you call him?" his wife Lillian asked. "Mortimer," Walt said. "No," Lillian said. "That name is too long. How about Mickey?" And so Mickey Mouse was born. Walt worked harder than ever. He drew Mickey. He made Mickey move. He gave Mickey a voice. Walt even spoke for Mickey himself. He made the first Mickey Mouse cartoon. It was called Steamboat Willie. It had sound. This was new. This was special. Walt showed it to people. Some people liked it, but many people said it will not work. People will not pay for a cartoon mouse. Walt did not listen. He worked. He drew. He tried again. Again and again. He had no money. He borrowed money from friends, from family, from banks. He sold his car. He sold his wife's jewelry. Are you crazy? People asked. You are spending everything on a mouse. But Walt believed. He believed in Mickey. He believed in his dream. In November 1928, Steamboat Willie played in a New York theater. People watched Mickey Mouse on the big screen. They laughed. They clapped. They loved Mickey. Mickey Mouse became famous. Children loved him. Adults loved him too. Walt was right. People wanted cartoons. Walt made more Mickey cartoons. Then he made other characters. Donald Duck, a Goofy, Pluto. Each character was special. Each character made people happy. Walt's company grew bigger. They made longer films. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was the first long cartoon movie. People said, it will not work. Nobody will watch a long cartoon. But Walt believed, and he was right again. Snow White was a huge success. People around the world watched it. They cried. They laughed. They loved it. Walt made more films. Pinocchio, Bambi, Cinderella. Each film was more beautiful than the last. But Walt had an even bigger dream. He wanted to build a place where families could visit his characters. A place where dreams come true. People said, you are crazy, Walt. It will cost too much money. Nobody will come. But Walt did not listen. He sold everything again. He borrowed money again. He worked day and night again. In 1955, Walt opened the Disneyland in California. It was like a magic kingdom. Families came from everywhere, and children met Mickey Mouse. They rode on magical rides. They felt like they were in a fairy tale. Disneyland was a huge success. Walt proved everyone wrong again. Walt Disney changed the world. He made cartoons and art form. He made movies that touched people's hearts. He created a place where dreams come true. Walt worked until he died in 1966. But his magic lives on. Today, millions of people visit Disney parks. They watch Disney movies. They love Disney characters. Walt Disney shows us an important lesson. Even if you fail many times, never stop dreaming. Even if people say you cannot succeed, keep trying. With courage, work, and hope, dreams can become real. Walt was once a poor boy who delivered newspapers. People laughed at his ideas, but he never gave up. He believed in himself. He believed in his dreams, and his dreams became magic for the whole world. This is the end of Walt Disney's story. A story about dreams. A story about never giving up. Remember, Walt failed many times, but he never stopped trying. You can do the same with English. The more you listen, the more you understand, and the more you hear real inspiring stories, the stronger you feel. Learning English is like building a magic kingdom. One word at a time. One story at a time. Come back every day for another slow English story. Subscribe. Activate the bell. Like this video. And share with friends who want to learn English. See you tomorrow for another inspiring story. Keep dreaming. Keep learning. Goodbye.